checkers and pleasers, and welcome to sort of our new version of Checkpoint. We're kind of going to be doing a shorter after the session talk so that we have everything fresh and we can kind of just hash it out. It's not going to be super long, but it'll be able to get everything off our chest so that we can, you know, say what we just reacted to pretty much.
Indeed.
So, welcome.
Welcome to Table Talk. Here we are. Hello.
Yay!
Right,
So
what happened this one?
Just so we know where we're at, this is gonna be a bit less formal. We're just gonna be chatting here. So yeah, What do y'all want to ask and talk about? What do we got?
I heard someone made a bingo chart for the session.
Can we see what we get?
I want to know. You are muted.
If I had a little more heads up on this chart, I would have definitely contributed to it.
Yes. It was a partial group effort, but I believe, get 2 bingos. So we have Stavik struggles with social cues.
Nice.
Louis develops a new worsty. In this case, it would be Bruno.
Yeah.
We have the free space. We have unresolved sexual tension. Interpret that however you will. And a milk joke.
Was there a milk joke?
This time it was not about Louis. It was a milk joke delivered by our friendly pig about the cow.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It counts as a milk joke.
I'm really curious, though, how you interpret the sexual tension that you felt that you marked it.
Oh, we also had sinewy clothes.
That's
We
true.
did have sinewy clothes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
But
true.
was that part of the bingo?
That was part of the bingo. It was not actually one of the, the bingos, but that was definitely, many of these were marked.
Oh,
The
you
other
mean
two, I think we
like
got.
full on? Gotcha.
Yeah, it wasn't full on. We got God symbol, Louis knew worsty again, fight over religion, Tessa is rolling over in her grave, and animals talking. So those were the 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised Animals Talking was on our bingo card. I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
brought
I'm
that
not.
on?
well, Rebecca talked about the guy talking to animals, and so I was like, animals talking.
Congratulations on bingo.
Nice.
Thank
Nice
you.
and
Yay!
Also, to answer your question, sexual tension among everyone.
Every
Ooh.
conversation.
The sausage party.
I mean, Zulin and Gnomish Glass, like,
Mhm.
there's something going on there. Just
OTP.
there.
Oh, what's that face, Screwy? What does that face mean?
I'm trying to think of any conversations with Stavik that there was any sexual tension, and I could fairly say no, nobody had sexual tension with Stavik.
Don't worry,
I
you
don't
got
know.
a lot of that in the
You
first
got along
campaign.
with that pig pretty well.
I was gonna say the goat.
That goat.
That goat was that little baby goat was giving you eyes. I guess. Meh.
Yeah, his
Sideways
name was
eyes.
Goatsy.
Weird, gross sideways ones.
What?
Weird, gross sideways eyes.
But no, I think Bruno's a fuck, and
Yeah, he's a dick.
leave it at
Yeah.
that.
Fuck Bruno.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay,
Edenites, am I right?
So, interesting thing. You guys did not ask Bruno very much about his side of things.
Mm-hmm.
No, because you fucking hated talking.
Yeah,
Right,
it was
'cause-
really
exactly.
hard.
Look, I get it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not,
yeah. Right.
I'm not saying like you should have pried. I'm just saying if you had,
Right.
there was some stuff there.
Okay. I didn't think he was going to tell us.
He's not actually technically part of the Church of Eden.
Didn't think
That's
so.
one thing that never came out.
That makes sense.
oh shit.
Yeah, he's an independent druid.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
he's not
no.
part of the actual church. So the church pulled out of that region like 60 years before, and basically when his mentor left, he said, "No, I'm going to stay." And he's basically a breakaway from the order.
So he is crazy. He's fucking crazy.
Yes.
Crazy, maybe not, but he definitely has a more extreme view
Yeah, you
of the
develop.
separation between like nature and civilization.
Oh boy.
So
We
I wouldn't say
gave
he's crazy.
an extremist an innocent child.
A child.
I wouldn't call him an extremist.
I
I would
think
say
he's
he's an independent druid.
An independent
He's an
extremist.
Uh,
You
He-
can't paint it
he-
any other way once you've told us
You-
that.
Yeah, you gave an independent druid a child to shape
It
and
was
form.
like talking
child.
to a militant PETA member.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is that's what it kind of felt like.
Yeah, it's similar. Definitely.
Whoopsie poodles.
Not as fucked up as PETA though. He doesn't go
No.
around killing
Yeah, no.
animals
Yeah.
because he thinks he's misguidedly saving them by killing them.
Yeah.
Not that bad,
So-
at least.
Oof.
Yay. Well,
And I didn't think that. I mean, like, I didn't want to question anyone's credentials because then they might question mine back, and I can't have that.
Yeah.
People,
Gotta keep this
people
illusion
questioning
going.
Val.
I know this happened in a previous episode, but I will say, even though I didn't get to read the story that Louis read Clara, I believe in the last session, I did actually have something that I kind of sort of have prepared just in case to read that story. So I do know the story that Louis read. And I'm ready to tell it again at some point.
The one you read to Gladys?
To Clara.
Which one was that?
It was about a knight.
Oh, that one. Sorry,
Mhm.
yes. That was a previous episode. Gotcha.
That's what I prefaced this.
Okay.
You do.
Sorry.
You do have a story for it.
Okay. I'm
Mhm.
excited to hear it.
Bravo, by the way,
Okay.
Beardy. I loved The Lonely Lord.
Oh, thank you.
That
Yeah.
that was a very. I was
That is-
actually genuinely engrossed in that
That
story.
it just came to me today, and I was like, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Lord
haven't
of
seen him like all day.
Romance.
Yeah, I was busy all day doing prep for this game.
Amazing.
It was
Yeah,
a
so
fun
I
story.
thank you.
Also,
Did-
we
does
finally
anyone-
get to go to a cursed town. That
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cursed Town. So I know this is probably pushing things a little too far, but I do have a question. Does anyone have an idea? This is player knowledge, not character knowledge, but player
Mhm,
knowledge. Did anyone get anything from the story I told? Anything interesting out of that? Kenny might. Maybe. Maybe
I
not.
mean,
I don't know. What do
maybe.
you
It
think?
gave me kind of weird Riz vibes for a little bit there.
Okay.
But something else. The story reminded me of something I think from the Tangled animated series, to be honest.
No. I don't mean like did it
Oh,
remind you of
okay.
other properties. I said like I'm wondering within Adrian, did it remind you of anything else? But it's fine. If so Riz is an answer for that, but that's fine. So it seems
It
like a Riz
reminded
thing.
me of an artifact potentially.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. I did think of an
Okay.
artifact for a little
Yeah.
while.
Okay. So I don't know if
definitely-
do you want to talk about that or should we leave
Oh,
that?
sure.
Yeah,
Let me get it
I
up.
do.
Let me
Demarian
get it
dice?
up.
The
Mhm.
dice from what do you
Hmm.
call it?
Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could
The-
very well be.
That those big dice, the D20 that landed in.
That was a
Oh, the
meteorite.
meteor.
That's different.
Different item. Yeah.
Those fuzzy dice that people put on their car.
Hmm.
Were they what shape dice were they? Was it like D6s, D20s?
It's a whole set of polyhedral dice. So it's a
Nice.
standard D&D RPG TTRPG
Wait, really?
set.
Fun.
Yeah. Demarian's dice are. Yeah.
Carved with odd runes. When rolled,
thought
it
for
has
sure there was
strange
exciting.
effects of the world around you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
So the
He's-
the
he's
sides the sides don't actually say anything until you roll them.
Makes sense.
And depending on
Jeez.
what you are trying to invoke, then the sides will say something once they roll them. But the idea is that this man got addicted to them and stopped making decisions on his own and just used the dice to determine everything in his life. And he just
So
got
big, very big
more and more
meta
lost to them.
of this. The whole situation is a very big game in a game of D&D.
Maybe, but it's an artifact, and it's just meant to represent randomness from the god of mischief.
Hee.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh geez, wouldn't it be something if the guy we just saw was the god of mischief, and he just told the story to get us to go to the town?
I mean, very potentially. So
Could
I
be.
think it's
God of
very
Mischief has a lot of
interesting
junk.
that Xander was so interested in going to this spooky place.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting.
fascinating.
When-
Yeah, no.
When the story when the guy mentioned the story, I don't know. I felt like I saw you perk up there for a second. I'm like, oh, is this a character? Is this a backstory aspect? And it's like, no, that's probably not. Listening to the whole story, no, probably not. But they perked. You look like you perked up when the story name happened.
That makes sense. I think I did perk up.
I was just over
I
here
will
dropping
not
lore.
answer why.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. I mean, maybe I just love lore.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe
it
I'm
is
just-
true.
Yeah.
They do love lore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
I
I'm
love
just,
lore.
I'm just over here dropping lore, and that's like exciting. I don't know.
My goodness.
See, we also got to have the good God talk.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think that's the
Good.
last of it.
Another great
Oh,
religion
no.
discussion.
I was going to add something to it, but my mic was muted, so was not able to.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't. Okay. So with that, I don't think it was necessarily a religion for Stavik. It's not about the religion aspect of it. It's the in his head, it's not about the hierarchy of whatever the act of the pageantry or the group dynamic of faith and everything, but it's the solely the act of the individual connecting to the deity.
So what Azulin was going to comment was that the way that it seems Stavik was comparing it, it would be as if a ruthless warlord accidentally dropped a dagger. Someone picked it up and stabbed someone bad, and said, "Oh, the warlord did it." It's like, yeah, he dropped the thing, but that's not the even half the story, you know?
Oh yeah, no, it's for him. It's not and please correct me if I'm wrong. I personally don't understand wizards necessarily as
Same.
where their power comes
Fucking
from.
freaks.
Does their power does it actually draw from
Well, yeah.
some
How does
deity,
arcane
or is
magic
it
work in this setting?
So
I'm curious.
yeah, so that is the question, right? So arcane magic works through the understanding of the fundamental physical and metaphysical laws of the universe, and by understanding them, you are able to resonate with them and tap into them through extreme study and concentration and effort.
So you could. There's an argument to be made that the gods are the one who put those laws in place, and signs out to them. But that's not the argument that was being made.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, I think that Stavik was not wrong, but he was right in the most hair-splitting sense, in that Eden created everything, and therefore, if you can do magic, Eden made that possible. So yes, it is coming from Eden in a sense.
It's an incredibly reductive way of looking at it. Yeah.
yes.
But yeah, so there is a difference between divine and arcane magic. Obviously, arcane magic is something that is focused inward. It is your own abilities, mental or charisma based, whatever your fueling ability score status for your spellcasting. But yeah, it's your own ability to tap into, whether that is something that is bloodline based for, say, a sorcerer, or that's something where it's based on your own study of the arcane if you're a wizard, or if you're a bard, that's also technically arcane. But you're basically learning how to manipulate the underlying metaphysical forces of the universe. It's very difficult to do that, which is why it takes a long time to become a wizard. But it is fundamentally different than divine magic, which is imparted upon you from a more powerful being. Basically, you're being granted those powers directly from a god.
And that's why you
So-
made him
basically
so
doing
upset.
No,
So,
he,
yeah.
and he wasn't his intent wasn't to
Because it would
wasn't
be
to
like,
infer that.
yeah, it would be like going, like, say in real life you
Mhm.
have a surgery and you have a very low chance of survival, and they get the best surgeon in the world, and that surgeon spends 35 hours awake, doing a surgery on you, keep you alive, and to save your life. And the surgery is a nail biter. And the surgeon is exhausted and is out of commission for like 3 days because the surgery was so touch and go. It was so difficult. And you wake up from that surgery and you're alive, and the surgeon comes to visit you in your recovery room, and you look at that surgeon and you say, "Thank God I'm alive."
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
that's how that made Louis feel, basically.
Mm-hmm.
To be like, no, like, I'm the one that saved your life. I'm the one that spent 25 years perfecting my skills. I'm the one that spent 35 hours keeping you alive and massaging your heart with my hands. Like, don't thank this nebulous concept of a divine hand. Like, I'm the one that physically saved your life. You can thank me directly. It's similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that's kind of how Louis felt.
Yeah, it was a pretty big slap in the face. And
I mean, I think that conflict is really cool. I think the hard line differences are interesting.
he has a lot of those.
Louis or Stavik?
Find
Louis.
everyone.
Well, yeah. I mean, Louis definitely seems to have a lot of strong opinions about things. But that makes it, which is fun to me because Valentino has not terribly strong opinions about most things.
Aw. I feel weird because I'm like, I just want to thank Valentino as the player for stepping in and helping Louis with Clara.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, oh, someone's
Yeah, we
helping
could-
my baby.
We could have just left her.
Mm-hmm. No,
Just
I
left her in
tried.
the tavern.
he knows a thing or two about having your tragic backstory told to people that you don't want to. Which also, I gotta say, people asking too many fucking questions to Valentino about his backstory. All right, played a whole campaign with Levette where I'm like, please, someone ask me about my history of all these things, and then Valentino like, nobody's allowed to know anything. I get to be Vera this time, and everyone's like, so where are you from? You from the Mary Valley?
I mean, Louis just assumed because he was a halfling.
I know, it kills me.
Listen, Vera's going to be a hard one to top in
I
terms
know.
of.
Just in
Especially
general.
because, unlike Valentino, Vera did not like talking about herself. So there's the problem. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, I gotta either, as a player, come up with a lie on the spot or tell them more about Valentino. And I don't want to do either of those things.
Because Valentino's
See-
favorite subject is Valentino.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
It's
true.
Valentino.
I mean, why wouldn't it
I'm-
be?
Yeah.
Right?
It's a
It's
great
everyone's
story. It's a
favorite
great topic.
subject.
Yeah. The questions won't stop, darling. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, I'm being facetious when I say that. Just, I'm gonna have to start figuring out some fucking lies to make up soon.
Just FYI, I don't know if we've said it yet, but if anyone in chat has any questions, we're happy to answer those as well.
I know for Stavik, he's happy to talk, but he
I don't
won't talk
know.
about certain things. He said,
Yeah,
"No,
you're-
I'm keeping that close to my heart."
Yeah, you're asked a question and then you went on like a tangent of like something else.
Yeah, instead of just being like, I'm not comfortable with answering that, I'm going to instead circle talk around you until you get annoyed with me.
You caught that.
No shit. Everyone did.
Good. It was that. I was.
I mean, that's probably
I
why
took
Louis
great
got
pride
even
in that.
more uppity.
I took great pride in being able to nail an answer or question that you didn't want to answer right away. My first question out the gate being the one that you're like, shit.
I love that we're just so open with our backstories.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Bro
feel like
is.
Louis is mostly open.
Yeah.
Hey, did anyone not? I guess Xander didn't have any backstory stuff this time.
No, nobody's asked
He's
Xander
a
about his
mystery
backstory.
man.
Yeah, he will lose his allure if we let him stop being mysterious, so we can't ask him too much.
I do have to ask the question because I feel like it moved on really fast. Did Xander fully explain his stance on religion past slightly agreeing with Stavik?
Beyond what I said specifically around him thinking of the gods in the same way that you might think of your parent. You know, when you're young, you may like look up to them and only understand them, but once you grow up, you realize that they are no different from you. Beyond that point, I don't think he's gone any deeper.
Okay.
But
Just wanted to
Also,
make sure I was on the same page.
Screwy, could you reiterate Stavik's stance? Because I was doing a bunch of stuff in the background with on Discord
Which stance was that?
about Stavik's stance on religion.
Okay, so
Gods, that
in
is, I
terms
think it was.
of religion itself, in the like the organization aspect of it, that's not the big thing for him. For him, it's the direct connection, how the individual connects with the deity themselves. Like it's how do they want to best deify, I guess is the best way to.
So
I
it's
think that's the
about
correct word.
it's about the individual experience that a person has, not the like
Group, yeah.
communal organization.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what else we got? Louis
That was a
kicked-
rough fight. Two sessions ago, that was a rough fight.
He was fine.
Which fight?
The one fight where he
against the
Really died.
hobgoblin.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I mean, that's your own fault.
Yeah. Note to
Brutal.
self:
And
God,
Grem's
don't
fault.
listen
I don't know about that.
listen
Look.
to Grem's ideas.
What part? Okay, so hold up. What part of my idea were you following?
Go flank, charge. Go flank behind the.
Get 3 attacks of
hobgoblin.
opportunity hit at you.
Yeah, that one. Okay, fair
And
enough.
then my fault.
Oh,
I
bro.
misread.
Actually, no. I
in
take that
addition,
back. We Beardy went over the numbers afterwards, and I was totally fucking right. Just the dice didn't work out. But like statistically speaking, your chances
Yes.
of getting hit were real fucking low.
Yeah.
yes.
So
And now you're
But
I
then-
hurting.
was totally fucking in the right, and the dice just lied
Yes.
to me.
But then I took Kenny's
Sarcasm?
sarcasm as not sarcasm. As his AC's fine. You'll be fine.
Be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear that and think, oh, they're confident too. Yeah, this should be fine.
As I'm shaking
No.
my head.
Yeah, I missed that. I
You
missed
won.
the head shake.
We won.
we
did.
lived,
You won.
bitch.
The worst
It's
parts
true.
of that fight had already happened by then.
It's
Like,
true.
Everyone who died was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to learn more about everyone's characters, though.
Same.
Oh yeah, I'm really. It's the
Just wanna-
dynamic with this group is so great.
It's
so
so
different.
good.
It's so different from everybody whose characters last. Like, obviously everyone's characters are gonna be different, but like, you know, we've done our side games between campaigns and we've done the mini campaigns and stuff. I think we tend to have a similar dynamic. Like, I think Mobius was very similar in a lot of ways to Levette, and several had a lot of things in common with Petra and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
I agree.
And I feel like these characters are like obviously reflective of us, but totally new, fresh dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wanted to make sure, at least from the fever dream that I got of Louis in season 1 of campaign 1. I've been waiting so long to play him. In that fever dream, I just knew he was going to be so much different and so profound for me to play eventually. So I was very excited to get to him after Risen.
And here we are.
And here we are. I waited so long for him.
I don't
mean-
think I could have played Stavik before either
Before Petra?
before Petra, before Several, before
Several.
playing Marcus. I
I think
I
if
could
you
have
played
played him.
any character before Marcus, that character would have just been Marcus.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've grown a lot. We appreciate you.
It really, you really have.
Aw,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
thank
honestly,
you.
every time I've had a note for you, you've tried to work at it, and I think that's very commendable.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
For
you.
what it's worth, I'm not good at complimenting people,
Yeah.
so I'm sorry.
No, but the thing is taking the note and the yes, I early on it was I wasn't doing a lot of yes anding.
I mean, you weren't fully paying attention when we first started. You were taking care of your
fun at
kids
Will-O-Wisp?
and
Yeah.
not really in the conversations back then when we first started.
Mm-hmm.
I never
So-
thought that I don't think you ever had a problem yes anding. You always went with whatever was done.
It's true. I think your yes anding is fine. It's just, you're more invested now.
Mhm.
I have cursed you. You can't
So,
leave now.
Yeah, I can't.
Speaking of looking forward to Louis, I'm looking forward to, I don't know, Paula. That's like what, 12 years
Tala?
from now?
Really?
I'm just thinking of the furthest one out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's after.
It's after
That's
everyone.
3
I
from
think.
now.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
long.
your furthest out, right? I think?
Kind of.
Oh, do we have another one?
Oh God.
Have we talked about
How
it?
m-
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I
How
can't say
many
anything about that
characters
one.
do you have
Can you
now?
message me?
Like,
Because I'm
Yeah,
sure
I can.
yeah, just PM me. But
So
all-
yeah.
many.
how many
that was
characters?
the furthest one I could think of out, which is like
like-
3 campaigns in the future.
Asking that question, Screwy, is like talking to Legion in X-Men.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay,
Kenny-
no, but realistically,
Kenny
how
was
many
made
do
of
you
characters.
have?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Planned characters that you
Mhm.
said okay to the that will
Oh,
match
right.
to the seasons.
Have we named that character yet?
I just nicknamed them the first word I wrote.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's why
No
actually
name.
They didn't have an official name yet.
No, it's
so
just a
probably why.
nickname right now, a
Gotcha.
placeholder.
Yeah,
That's how-
okay,
that's
yeah,
how it
I know the
starts.
concept.
But then
That's
how
true. Soliana
Yeah.
was a placeholder name.
Pringle.
Pringle was a placeholder name.
Pringle.
That's true.
Yeah,
But I love Pringle.
everyone knows.
Somebody
That's how
doesn't.
placeholder names work. You go,
One
"Ah,
person
I'll
doesn't
just
love
hang
Pringle. You're right.
Zulin started just a name.
wrong.
Oh, you did everything wrong, sweetheart. And I have the gods to prove it for you.
Oh. Okay, no. Shane, did Petra do something? Did you watch the
We are
holiday
all
specials?
caught
Right?
up.
I've
Completely
seen
caught up.
everything.
Okay. Do you think Petra did something wrong in his response to Pringle knocking everyone out? Was he justified? Is the best I
choking.
think.
In-
I don't think the choking the life out of her move was something that I would have done personally. I mean, I understand why Petra did it. I also disagree with the choice on a personal level.
Mhm. Oh, on a
Um,
personal level, yes.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
been choked in real life, yo.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Holla.
Oh yeah, no. In real life, yes, completely object to it. But
Treat
in
this
the
like real life,
in the
dude.
mindset,
I don't
in
know.
the mindset of the character.
I don't know if I saw like someone poison all of my friends. I don't know. You know what?
She didn't lie, though. She said they were just asleep and would wake up.
I
didn't
will
know
also
that,
say
though.
that every time you guys in one of those specials went to an alternate world type situation, things were really weird and people were playing different roles than they normally do, So I feel like in that situation, yes, she did drug everybody, but they were all asleep. So it's also just weird stuff going on, And I feel like he didn't even ask. He was just immediately everybody is sleeping, I'm gonna choke you out, which
Yeah.
is very Petra. So
That
you
was
played
that.
your character very, yeah.
That moment was when I basically kind of came up with the idea of that the several mentality. That moment is where I can draw several from.
I call it the Screwy wants to kill someone.
Screwy has anger issues that are repressed.
That was one of my
Probably
bingo
yes.
tiles.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were?
Okay.
I
What
wanna
were,
know the
if
other
I may
ones.
ask? Yeah. What were the ones that didn't get
I
hit?
kind of don't. Oh wait. Hold on. Are you going to make a new one each time? Because I don't.
Yeah.
If you are, because I don't want to know the other ones, because I don't want it to. I want it to happen organically.
Okay. Some of these I will
Hold on.
not say
Yeah.
because there are
Okay.
spoilers.
Okay.
But there is definitely Stavik (parentheses Screwy Bloodlust). Friendly fire, of course.
Friendly alchemical fire.
Yes, friendly alchemical fire.
I don't know.
Important.
I almost hurt people today. I was
That's
this
true.
close to blasting Stavik today.
Party has sex, which has not happened.
That's true. I did guess that
Surprisingly.
Valentino was going to have sex at some point, or attempt to during
Xander
this
did
session.
ask if he wanted to ride.
Oh yeah, I meant to take him up on that. I was meant to do that in the farmhouse, and Grem spaced out on it. Shit. I was totally
Guess
gonna
you'll
do
have
that.
to do
Fuck.
it another time.
Yeah.
Yep. Missed connection.
God
Missed
damn.
connections. War crimes was another one that we didn't get.
War crimes.
Zulin
That's
OSHA
wonderful.
violations. Nothing too bad. Let's see.
Or not this time.
Not today.
Bro backstory reveal.
Close.
We got a
I mean, we
little.
saw that.
We got that, didn't we?
Got a,
We did.
Oh
not
yeah,
all of
yeah. I
it.
guess we did. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Louis still has
Yeah,
more
you can-
questions.
You can check that off. Bro backstory review, because he's just like, yeah, I'm from all around. Like he's an open book. He has nothing to hide from anybody.
That's true. That's true. There's also one that Keni specified that turned out to actually work out in an unexpected way, which was a particular plant comes into play in the episode in a very important way, and it happened with the acorn, technically. So
Technically, that was metal.
you're right.
Suck
it
my
was.
dick.
Technically, an acorn's a seed that trees the plant.
Seed, not a plant, and it was non-organic material, so I don't
Come
think
on.
it matches on any level.
Mhm.
So I think you're completely wrong.
Get your verbiage straight.
Because everyone knows cereal is a soup.
What?
That's true.
Your bingo's more like an ognib.
Cereal is a soup, and a taco is a hot dog.
Never again.
Never again. We are never having that conversation ever again.
Oh yeah, no.
Anyone want to hear
That
any
was a
more of?
fuck-
Does
Are
anyone
there-
want to hear any more of the pig jokes?
No.
I have so many of them.
No,
I want
I'm
one
good.
more.
I love them.
One more, please.
All right,
I'm
I'll give
gonna
you
be
one
real.
more.
It was an in the moment decision that Valentino hated that shit. Like I was like, you know what? He's a chill guy. He'd be cool with this. And I was like, I gotta make it stop. I gotta do something. I gotta get out of here.
Can't stop, won't stop.
One more.
Stavik
Let me find
loves
it here.
life and that kind of stuff.
I don't know. He's not really good at expressing living
Uh,
life to the other people who are living.
All right, here's one last one. I heard Gladys wanted to learn the drums. Guess she wanted to become a musician.
You want some bacon?
So is Bruno just the most unfun druid?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
He just put these animals on a fucking island.
Yep.
Just die of boredom.
Uh huh. Because he thought they were sacred and blessed by Eden.
The horse was looking into the water, just waiting for death.
It's just
It
like
was
I
sad.
assumed the horse was
I-
waiting for the other horse in the water to move first.
The horse, yeah, I think Samuel was, which you guys didn't get into too much about his character, which
Oh,
I
well,
understand.
can't imagine why.
Yeah, I understand why, but if you had talked to him more, you'd understand that he actually missed his work. If you guys actually like struck up a conversation with him, you'd find out that he misses being useful to the family, and he was worried about them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was
Well,
his
we thought that the
like-
reflection horse was going to get them. If he
Yeah,
wasn't
so
first.
when you cast Awaken, you roll 3d6, and that becomes the intelligence of the creature. So Samuel was a low roll. That's
Poor
all.
guy.
He was just a low roll, so I think he had an intelligence of like 5.
what it had he cast Awaken on the goat. What would his would
roll
you be able to roll
I
his,
don't know. Yeah,
his
roll it right
intelligence
now.
for
Hold
me?
on. As soon as this banner goes away in the bottom of my screen,
Oh,
3d6.
Here for that 3.
All right, I got a 9.
Okay.
All right.
So average.
As
Okay.
far as Petra.
Yeah. I mean,
Thereabouts, yeah.
smarter than a goat would have an int of 1, so smarter than a goat by a lot.
Is that smarter than Chisel?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Chisel had an int of 7. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Shizzle.
He
That
used
poor
to have
man.
a intelligence of 9, but then it got suplexed.
Yeah.
Never
was never
recovered from
the
that
same.
suplex. Never the same after that. That's true.
Did nothing wrong.
Let's
Chisel?
see.
I agree.
Neither of them. Both of them did shit wrong. What are you
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about?
What's up, Xeno?
No, we also had Louis kicking out the family from their bedroom.
He didn't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did?
He was going to be in
But
the
you did,
shed.
Like, I want my own room. Meh, meh, meh.
I want
Sir,
my
you
milkies.
know exactly why he wants his own room.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I was talking to Beardy.
no idea
Don't
what
worry
you're
about
talking
it.
He wants his cup of milkies. He wants his
Yep.
night
He didn't
nights
even
all
ask
by
for
himself.
My warm
I
milk?
don't-
But Gladys would have given you warm milk.
That's weird. That's gross. Okay.
Straight from the
Okay,
source.
that is the stand. Like we are in a fantasy world.
I
That's
know,
not
I
that
just-
weird. They don't have refrigerators.
Just really
Yeah,
weird to
it's
bring
gotta be
that
fresh
up.
milk.
First of all, they do because
Levette
Levette
invented them.
That's
What
true.
did it?
There's
Yep.
one refrigerator out there somewhere. You can
Not
refrigerate
anymore,
your milk in
actually.
that.
It's
Not
it,
anymore.
Riz has it.
Riz took it away. Well, there's no. It's one refrigerator out there in the universe somewhere.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
in-
can
it's somewhere-
find it.
In Thessa's
Somewhere in
court.
the egg.
Thessa's court.
Like-
Like Riz's office. You just pull out a can. Just drinking some
Crack it
beer.
open.
That's the, you bring back the Bardo to the fucking Thessa's court, and you're like, oh yeah, we made this thing, and you're like, oh shit, nice. All right, move this over here.
Thess is the only deity with cold beer.
Got my brewskis. Let's see what we got for everyone's fortune today. Oh yeah, that dude's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Holy shit.
All right, that hero's
You know
gonna
what?
super fucking die, guys. Okay, listen, these bitch dead. Are you drunk at work
Based
again?
on what I saw, either super dead or like going to live
Yes.
forever.
I love the
I could-
again.
Again?
I love you implied that it's become a
They're all
a
imported.
perennial issue.
I have to drink them at a certain point in time because they taste the best then.
I
Yeah.
really
Anyways,
thought we
he's
were
gonna
going to go
fucking
and try to
die.
decimate that druid.
Oh,
That
druid
we
would've
would have
killed all of
died.
you.
Yeah, he's super
Yeah,
The druid would
high
have
level.
killed
Really?
all of you
Yeah.
like
Really
children.
powerful druid.
He could use
Yeah,
lightning
it's-
magic.
Yeah.
He'd
Yeah.
have killed all of you like
Paul
children.
Lightning is nothing to fuck around with.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
how does Valentino talk his way out of this without saying that he would lose?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Uh,
I specifically put in a druid that you guys could not have beaten in a physical confrontation
Mhm.
because that wasn't the answer, right? Like, had you
Lou-
guys gone to fisticuffs, you'd have deserved to die.
See, I feel bad as Louis' player because I'm like, oh, he's getting angry about this, and he knows very well he's getting angry, so of course he's trying to stop himself. But I was so close to throwing an ice bolt because of that.
Oh, I was excited for it. yeah.
Yeah, you should have.
He has
I didn't
good
roll
self-preservation rules for himself.
I don't think how many dice? I think I only rolled one dice tonight.
Good for you.
I need to.
Was it a one?
I need to roll.
A lot of mine were ones.
No. No, it was the reflex saving throw. No, can't be.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Knowledge history.
Right
You
at the
did
end.
do a reflex too.
Yeah.
So too.
Yeah, you did
Okay.
more than one.
I need to do
Liar.
that though, just
There
to.
you go. You slashed at some grass.
Yeah. Wish.
Feel better about yourself.
I do. I fucking do.
Look, not every session has to have combat, and not every session
No,
even
it
Most
has to have die
sessions should
rolls.
not have combat.
You know, like
Um,
you- I mean,
Screwy,
dice are
you know
great.
about this group, and you've known about it for over 5
I
years now.
Yep.
Yeah. Not every session has to be a life or death struggle. Sometimes you guys can just like,
Correct.
exist in the world,
Talk.
and
Yep.
that's fine.
How
Yeah.
else will we become the best sausage bro party ever?
Mm.
Unless we get to know each other.
True. that this party will somehow become a polycule.
I mean, that is my joke, that one day everyone's a polycule in this group.
We've talked about it.
Just gonna end up in a big cuddle puddle.
Yeah, maybe.
Absolutely.
We'll see how things go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Making
And the other
making
fate
no-
would mean someone would have avoided my magnetism, and that's not going to happen.
I mean, what magnetism?
We're getting there.
Oh, okay. Let me know when it happens.
You'll know. Trust me. It'll be the only thing you can think about.
All right.
Do you
You said
think that Louis has read any of the pterodactyl novels?
Oh
No.
my god.
That's unfortunate.
Not
No?
yet.
We'll have to get some of.
Yeah, we have to fix that. How do we? Are we gonna have to really fucking metagame
I mean,
to
he's
construe
not
this?
into weird, like, romance novels or anything.
I mean, Luciana's library. Just
Pack.
saying.
He is very excited about that library.
It sounds like quite a few of us have intentions in the town that other than
Reading.
I
Gotta visit a bakery.
as
I'm trying to
Val-
find
like,
somebody, so
something that I've been excited for with Valentino is specifically to get to a city. I'm excited to do urban stuff with him. He's got a lot of mischief he can get up to in the city, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you're almost there. You're about
mm.
what? 3 days travel? 2 days travel?
Almost there.
Yeah, about 2 days
2?
travel
Yeah.
out. So you
Well,
should
we're
do
still gonna
Luciana.
we're gonna hit.
But yeah, if you stop by Belmez, that might be an extra day out of your way. So maybe 3 days.
I think it reminds me. We're. Oh, it's good.
Oh no, go for it.
I'm changing topics. So you.
Oh no, I was just gonna go back and say, yeah, it seems like everybody has a like particular thing that they really want to do in Luciana, except for Xander, at least. Yeah.
is there something Stovik wants to do?
Yeah,
said he was looking
he's gonna
for
be
someone.
going looking for people.
Nice.
Looking for some peoples, or at least knowledge of the people's directions of things.
Yeah, I just have to resupply my broken stuff from those livers.
we'll
Oh,
finally
God.
get some lore reveals there too, which I'm excited for.
Also need syringes.
Oh.
Never leave home without
Syringes
some.
in the concept of a syringe in a fantasy setting to me is wild, because a syringe in and of itself is it's quite difficult to make.
Why do you think it's gnomish?
Without
Yeah, there were automatons.
Gotta be good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. There's
good syringes at highest beast time.
Oh, I'm sure we could.
Tell you that. They're not the good shit. Like, if you want to take these things speak.
I think that
That's-
depends on what you're
that-
looking for.
that elvish knockoff crap.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with elves, and we're not knockoffs.
Which crap is.
Fuck
Look at
you.
this. Look at this Horus Pistol
Suck
knockoff
my
stuff.
dick.
This is like great value gnomes.
Oh no.
no, it's just wish.com gnomes.
Oh, that's just mean.
Hey, at least you're not Timu gnomes.
Mhm.
They steal
Let's
your
stop.
information.
Dropping brand names, please. And thank you. That's great. Oh man, I feel like I don't know enough about Zulin, but I feel like I'm also not going to learn a lot about Zulin for a while. So that's
mean,
fine.
We've dropped a few things already.
I
This episode.
know.
I've learned more about Zulin than I was possibly expecting the first 4 sessions. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, Vera this season is wearing a full face covering mask. I'm not even going to ask this fucker any questions. It's a waste of
Not
energy.
even gonna bother. There's no point.
Wait till they reveal it.
We'll
We
find out in
mentioned-
130 episodes.
God. The end? We're going to do it at the end?
I mean, there's only one thing that I need to know about Zulin, and it's that I love him, and also I want to kiss him.
On the
So I
beat.
guess 2 things.
Right on that beak
On the-
Those are
mask.
kisses.
Yep. Exactly.
I just need more laughter from Zulin.
I'm pretty convinced after this session that Zulin is 2 gnomes in a trench coat. It's adding up a lot. Maybe a gnome and a goblin. That's what the long nose is for.
No, that's what the long straw is for.
It's two halflings. One really big and one small in the beak.
Oh,
One
that's terrifying.
human-sized
Human-sized
halfling and one
halfling.
micro-sized halfling. We did it.
Awful.
We cracked the code, everybody.
Nasty motherfuckers.
You've all figured out Zulin.
Oh, boy.
I got now to get a new character now.
Yep.
Shit, imagine he bumps into something, the mask comes off, this full ass halfling
This like
falls
little
on the floor.
weirdly deformed, tiny, naked halfling. It's just like starts
Shit.
screeching.
Open your mind.
Oh my
We're just
god.
like, what the fuck is happening?
The mask just crawls away.
Goddamn, like a razor head halfling.
And then the headless trench coat waddles off in the other direction.
Oh my god.
Best character.
Hmm.
Good shit, everybody. Anyone else have anything?
Good shit.
Or I think we've covered most things, so
Yeah.
yeah,
I
we'll
think
try to
that's
keep
it
these
for me.
table talks a little bit shorter. So
Yeah.
yeah, in that case, join us next week for the next adventure in Adrian as we continue Check Please Campaign 2.
See y'all next week. Bye.